What up? Ooh, what's up? Got a. Let me turn this around. Back triple camera. I don't really know what that means. Triple. But yeah, gonna try to go to the beach. We'll see if we'll be able to get there while it's still light and show a little bit of how we getting there. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put something down right quick. Let me do this. Oh, that's a better view. All right, let me grab something, put it in the bag. Today was a hot day out here, y'all. Super hot. If that's such a word, super hot. Today was one of those days. I think it was like 96 degrees Fahrenheit, and the UV index out here was. I never even look at the UV index, but it was high as hell out here today. 14, 15, something like that. When I think even in South America, the high day is like 11. So I didn't put no sunscreen on, but I did stay inside for most of the day. That's the type of sunscreen. But let's see what we got here. I'm doing a lot on this live stream, so be in here. Let me see what's up. It's only one person in here, probably somebody who's in Australia, because everybody else is asleep right now. But we'll see who pops up. And they're not chatting, so I already know it's one of the. I already got a pretty good idea who it might be. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Thing is really difficult to shift back camera. All right. So we'll do like this, and then if we get some comments, I can see them. Hopefully, we get some more people in here. But yeah. So we'll wait, try to get on, and even if we get there and the sun's set, what we'll do is we'll still try to get a good view of everything out here. And but the good thing is now, the good thing about now is the temperature is way more acceptable than what it was earlier. Earlier today, it was, bro. Even this little walk, a 5 minute walk, would have had you sweating, seriously sweating. What is going on though? What time is this boat supposed to leave? Maybe we super early. I don't know. But yeah, I think the sunset's probably going to be in another 15 minutes or so. So we'll see. Maybe we get switch it on the front camera for a little bit. See what's up. Nobody's in here, so I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's just one one stalker in here. We got one stalker in here. So I don't even know if I should even be chatting about anything until we get the people up. Yeah, we'll hold it down. Okay, Smitty, you at work? Man, where you working at? It's late. Actually, I don't know where you at. So you might be. It says 753. I'm assuming you're in the states, but East Coast right now. It's 3:45 a.m. So yeah, if you at work, I get it. There's Let me see what we got. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got people on Facebook too. Facebook hitting me up with a reminder telling me to start. What you talking about? I'm already started. Let me see what Facebook talking about. Hold on. Okay, you're an overnight maintenance guy. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know when this thing is taking off. I should have checked the time back there. Let me see. Let's see. Check. There's no real. Oh, but that's the board right there. So we ain't gonna be able to check that right now. We'll post up here and see what we can do. Let's see. Turn the camera back on me. I don't know, man. It's might not be worth it. By the time we get out there, it's gonna be dark. Turn around, come back. Tell you the truth, I should have been there already. Just running a little late. Caught the wrong train. Oh, here we go. We moving. Caught the wrong train or trolley, and then had to reset. Come back out here. So, and I could have did this live at a more optimum time for the East Coast, but it'd have been too hot in the day here. Go ahead. Go ahead. You straight? All right. Look, it's like they get drunk in the middle of the day and be all up on you. So yeah, we gotta go on here and then see what's up. We'll go to the top. Yeah, get to the top of the stain and go out the back, and then maybe sit up front. I'm gonna show y'all an amazing view for a live. It's about as good as it can get. See, go up front. We'll go up front, and then I can probably get situated a little bit easier. Got people running last minute trying to get on. Are they gonna make it though? Cause How's it going? Yeah, so we got a view here. Don't worry, the view gets better. Let me put my stuff down. Bag is kind of heavy today. I brought a bunch of stuff. C's was good. Yeah, man. Cause I can. I've been here. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, so we here, and it's trying to catch this boat to go over to this beach before the sunset. But I don't think it's going. I think it's gonna be dark by the time we get there. We're already moving, so we. Yeah, so we're moving now. I'm gonna put this down, put my bag down, and it's not yours, is it? Excuse me. It's not yours, is it? Oh, okay. So put my bag there. I give y'all some views. Yeah, man. On that ferry, it's I did this already, and I filmed it in probably better quality. And I'm gonna be piecing that video together too. But I did the complete thing, so you can see exactly if somebody came out here and wanted to do it, they can see how to do it. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to get to the beach, man, because it was a hot day today, like 96. So I wanted to get to the beach and get a little bit of that action. I'm late, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll we'll still make it work. Get out there when we get there, and then I don't know, man. Like it's one of those things where sometimes you have a plan in mind and it don't go as you wanted, but you just follow through anyway. You just go ahead and do what you do, keep it moving, chalk it up as a learning example. You know, Unless you want to be in my shot, I don't know. So yeah, you got the whole front here where typically a lot of people come post up, I guess. Well, let me show you. Yeah, you got plenty of room there. You good? So sometimes, man. Let me switch this over right quick for you. See what we're working with. So yeah. Wait, hey, you see the city right there. Got the city back there. That's probably gonna happen too. Yeah. If you drop it, hopefully it don't hit the water. Yeah, going to Manly Beach. Uh, yeah, so that's I forgot the name of this bridge right here, but you obviously got the Opera House. You can see some of the people up there. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's people on the bridge. Yeah, yep. There are. Where y'all from? Huh? Yeah. Sudanese. It's North Africa. Okay. Background? Ghana, Togo. But I'm from the States. Huh? What you say? Is that what language is that? No, yeah. Well, my people speak Awe. Yeah, so there's in Ghana they got 5 languages. Tree, Ghana, Fancy. Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like tree, but if you're around enough Ghanaians, yeah, you can. Well, I'm African, half African American. Yeah. So I'm on the live right now. Yeah. So why are you out here in Australia? You live here. Why do you live here? It is beautiful, but I don't even know if they can hear you in here. But yeah, but it's expensive out here, right? Uh, so you from Sydney or okay? Well, you living in Sydney. Nice. And you never been on this boat before? Footage for the Instagram. Okay. Yeah, I guess the wind is blowing them back inside. But yeah, we'll see what's up. They getting off, we getting off. So what they don't know is that let me turn this camera on. What they don't know is your boy got the camera. They put the Instagram photos. I'm the Instagram guy. They probably going to pay me. You know what I mean? I think that they need that money, man. But yeah, we'll see what's up. We all getting off at the same place, so we get over there. I think it's going to be sunset by the time we get there. It's probably going to be down, but not the optimum time as far as light and everything. But we can make the we can make it work. I think. Yeah, you know you're right about that. They was out here. They've been out here long enough where they already picked up the accent. She said she's from Sudan. She's trying to speak some street. Once I said I got people in Ghana. I'm like, yo, I don't speak tree. I don't even think I understand. Maybe Aquaba, is that in tree? I don't know. I think that might be tree. But I think she was trying to say welcome. But either way, it's yeah, maybe I should go inside because this wind is kicking and we're not gonna see anything until we get to the other side. So yeah, maybe we should go inside. Let's do that. We'll turn the camera around, get your last flips out here, and then we'll head inside the boat just because wind noise is kicking. Plus I got footage of this already anyway. I have to do like this. Hope I don't lose my hat, y'all. And we picking up speed. My bad. Right. All right, that's a little bit better now as far as wind, everything. Got a better view too. Yeah. Yo, the weather today was hot as hell today, man. It was like 90, 95, 96 degrees with a UV index of 13, which is crazy dangerous as far as UV awareness, like wearing skin protection and all that. You don't want to be out in that type of UV setting. But it was real hot today. But it dropped down. Now it's nice. Feels good like 80, 82 or something like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hot as hell, man. It's the hottest day since I've been out here. But then tomorrow's supposed to be back down to 78 is the high. So everybody likes to get their photos out here, man. Especially at this time of the day. I'm showing y'all one of a kind sunsets on a live. Hope y'all appreciate it. Hope y'all really appreciate it, because you don't get them like this. You know, I don't want to spoil it. I want to kind of want to take around, put my face on it, but yeah, man. And I gotta. It's a little bit of wind kicking, so I'm trying to stay back where the wind is not kicking up too much. I might go in and talk to them sisters, man. See if they want to be on my live as soon as fuck after they're not. It's going. So, hello, y'all want to be on my live? Sure. Okay. No, I don't mind. You don't mind? You cut up your face. Who the audience? Where you from, America? Yeah. You have an American accent, yeah? Yeah. I'm American. Okay. First time. Hey, y'all. First time in Sydney, yeah. Welcome. Thank you. How long y'all been here, though? We live here. Yeah. You born 24. 24 years? Yeah. Dang. Very long time. So y'all got the accent and everything? Yeah. Nice. Yeah. But everybody from Sudan originally, or? Okay. Nice. What about you? Well, my people from Ghana and Togo. Oh, you're Ghanaian. So in Togolese. Oh, wow. Maybe more Togolese than Ghanaian, but yeah. Yeah. You want to see the channel? The channel. Oh, you have a channel? Yeah. What's your name? Tay International. Yeah. Tay International. Tay International. Tay. Oh, Tay. So you travel for a living? Yeah, pretty much. How long have you been in Australia? You already like a week? No, 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know. You want to go to the next place? Yeah. Place? That's fun. I might go up to Asia. I don't know. Oh, that's yeah. I came from there. By yourself? Nice to meet. Sometimes, yeah. Then sometimes I'll link up with people. Yeah. She don't want to be on camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go out here and get some more sunset. All right, same. Yeah. All right, so we'll get out here. Whoa! The hat is about to fly off my head. We'll get up here and maybe try to get some more views. Let's see. And I'm gonna just talk to y'all like this. Hold on. Let me see if I do this. Right. Cool. All right. So yeah. Let's see what comments we got. Yo, I need a haircut too, man. I had to trim my sides up. You see it right there. I had to trim these. I don't know what I'm doing, but I had to get the silver hairs off. You know what I mean? Can't be always going to a barbershop. Let me see what's up with the comments. Okay, get the subs and connect. Yeah, I mean, the subs is always cool. Let me see if I can get this. The subs are always cool, but it's how can I say? It's like a damn. Let me get them out of my shot. We'll do like this. The subs are always cool, but it's you want people that's going to be there, that's going to check in, that's actually interested in the travel. You don't want the the quick ones, the ones that's just going to show up and then just check in and lurk and never be talking about anything, never make a comment, none of that. You know, I think a lot of that's why I'm always wary of giving my YouTube to women I meet, because they like to just they like to just see what's going on. They like to just peek in, no contribution. So I feel like the women that find your channel organically are the ones that support you. Ones who you can actually meet in real life. Uh, More than likely, they not really supporting you. Okay, first week of March. First week of March. Yeah, that's shoot. I might be there, man. I might be there. because that's that part of the world anyway. If I ain't in Thailand, I'll be somewhere nearby. Because they, from what I'm seeing right now, everybody's pushing Thailand hard. Like with the on YouTube videos talking about cost of living and all, that, which we all know is cheaper. We've been on that, but everybody's pushing it right now and showing off their Airbnb apartments or whatever stuff like that, and it's looking mighty nice. It's looking mighty nice as far as what you get for your money. So that's one thing too. I gotta keep that in mind with when you're doing these travel videos. You gotta budget in some kind of way. Even if it's a very loose in your head budget, you gotta kind of make it make sense for yourself. It's not a Australia is a very nice place, but I feel like you need to do it very smartly. Very, you need to strategize a lot when you come out here. If your primary purpose is to make videos, it's getting dark already, and the sun went down, and y'all can see the bloom back there, but that's what's left of the sun. But yeah, you come out here to Australia. If you have some things you want to see, you probably need to go do them right away. Um, I really did. I had some things in mind I wanted to do that I want to do, still on the table. But it's so many things I had to realize. Okay, not this trip. They're not all happening. They can't all happen. So what's going to happen is stuff like this, lives, also videos that are very, I would say, I kind of want to say convenient for me to do. Yeah, that makes sense. Convenient videos that are convenient for me to get filmed, to do the way I wanted to do, and you know, then after that, maybe some of the things that kind of like hit this thing. To tell you the truth, Sydney it makes it easy to post up here because Sydney, the I won't say the cost of living, but the mode of transportation to get around the city, the amount of things here in the city, like this beach we're going to here, you're seeing this whole ride. Uh, it's not even gonna take. I think this ferry ride might be 20 minutes, something like that. Okay. Who we talking about? Oh, you asking if he got the ticket? Yeah, he said he got the ticket. Oh, he booking it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Dre, what's up? You trying to get out there too? Trying to get out to Thailand too? I mean, you already did Fiji and whatever those other places are you went to. Fiji, you did Fiji, Tahiti. Those are off the beaten path, bro. Those are not easy places to get to, not common places. So you already hit them up. You might as well start hitting up the easier spots. Philippines, Thailand, uh, Bali is another one. A lot of people hit up. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of things out in Asia. A lot of things seem to have really good cost of living ratio right now. So you can I think we're approaching. Got some homes over there. Let's take a look. Show y'all the camera, backside, back camera. Oh, some of the homes there, buildings over there. Anyway, and we're slowing down. They just killed the engines, so we're almost there. Oh, you've been to Thailand? Okay. So you've been to Thailand? Okay. You'll be there soon. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Thailand is. I feel like everybody gonna hit Thailand in 2024, man. 2024 might be the year for Thailand. The year where Thailand is back on the map. I think it's already back on the map. Tell you the truth, but it's I think there's going to be a lot of rechanneled energy, travel energy from other places around the world going into Thailand um, for a lot of reasons. Seems like they definitely been catering towards tourism, tourist needs. Um, from what I've been hearing, hopefully it doesn't go the other way. You never know how the world is today. You never know what may happen. But right as of right now, a lot of people want to be in Thailand, and I'm assuming that'll also push out to some of the other areas in Asia as well. Okay, you used to hoop out there back in the day. That's what's up. So you already know the deal. You already know. All right, let's switch the camera to the front camera, and then we're gonna get off of this boat pretty soon. We'll head down. Actually, we don't need to be one of the first ones down. Let me what's this back ultra wide camera look like? Not bad. That's not bad. Ultra wide. Is it a little wobbly? Y'all let me know how this one look. Oh yeah, the algorithm, the Thailand algorithm is doing something. Okay, then maybe I do need to get out there. Then maybe I should be out there. Let's see. Oh, they got a little beach over here too. I don't know. That's not the beach. That's what do you call it? Like a grove or I don't know what they call it. It's not the main beach, but there's people there. 35 baht to $1. I'm trying to think what it was last time I was there, 2019. I think it was. I want to say if I felt like it was 40 something in 2019. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. All right, get this bag on my back. Start moving down. I'll tell you what, man. Today out here, it's a Sunday, and I seen groups of drunk young kids out here that was on two different spots. One group, small group, was on this boat. They weren't that drunk, but it was one group. I think they were Australian kids, but they were a little too drunk for 7 in the afternoon on a Sunday. That's the other one right there. That I don't know if y'all caught when I first came in, but yeah. So we'll do this. Yeah, yeah, they gonna say you're gonna see him as I walk by him. They right there. Three dudes right there. It's always I mean, people drink a lot here in Australia, that's for sure. But it is surprising when you see like just in the middle of the day for no reason, everybody's being like pretty much responsible. And you just see a group out of nowhere and they just hammered. They like, damn, what happened there? What's going on? All right, let me know how this stream looks. Nah, man, I'm using the iPhone right now. It got that look though, huh? It has that Action 4 look. Tell you the truth, I would prefer to use my Action 4, but it's I can't get it to connect on a live at all. I probably need to try that again. If I can get that thing to connect, I'd have been doing more lives, especially just walking around the city, stuff like that. It makes it much easier, especially with the hookups I got, the little neck brace thing you can wear. So one thing too is like this video here, I probably will keep it up, but see, I kind of want some ice cream now. I probably will keep this live up, but one thing is, I did a video like this already. I filmed it with the Sony. It's a good visuals at a brighter time of the day, and I actually walked through the whole thing, like catching I think from the train, catching the train, and then um, getting out here on the beach during the day. Because right now, I think it's going to be pretty dark when we get out there. I mean, although it's only a 5 minute, not even a 5 minute walk. What's up with these birds, man? These birds loud as hell. What kind of birds is that? Like a bunch of that's a bunch of parrots. Wild, wild parrots, man. Let me see if I can change this back camera a little bit. Instead of ultra wide, let's just go back camera. See if that's might be better for the dark as it gets darker out here. Might have better light sensitivity. Y'all tell me what you like better, the wide camera or the main camera, which we're on right now. Yeah, it's a bunch of youngsters out here, teenagers. But you know, the beach is for everybody. Everybody comes out and enjoys the beach. Try to get away from the crowd a little bit just so we can show you more of the whole scene here. Let me see. Okay, the birds are cockaroo birds. Yeah, they loud, man. I guess they doing their thing at night. But I've heard birds like that loud at night in Africa before. But normally they're in a big tree, like something like this. You know, this higher up away from people. Those birds seem like they was in all those trees back there, even the ones by the people, right? You know, I feel like people could just throw something at them right there. Not to say they would do that, but I felt like it was very close. All right, we'll walk on this sidewalk. A lot of people still going to the beach. We'll we'll continue on. And when I'm out there, at a certain point, I know there's one place I can set up and maybe get some good pictures of the beach. The sun already set, so I don't know how it's going to look now, but might not be the best time for it. Seafood, fish and chips. I'm probably going to get something from there at some point. But let's keep walking. Oh yeah, okay, that's what's up. Well, it feels nice. That's one thing. The temperature's nice. So earlier today, man, I was like, literally, it was the hottest day I felt since I've been here. Every other day has been it's been warm. It's been like some 85-degree days. It's been some most days have been most sunny days have been 70, I would say like 70, 75 degrees for the most part. But and some days have been raining. It was like maybe 3 days where it was, just rainy days, like rain to the point where you didn't really want to do anything. A few other days, maybe another 2 days where it was drizzling here and there, but nothing to be worried about. That normally happened in the evening, but I think today is definitely one of the hottest of the year so far. So yeah, I guess anybody who's in the states who might be viewing this early in the morning or late at night, depending on where in the states you are, it's summertime down here, down under. So I know East Coast, right? I think they just got blasted with some probably a Arctic, what they call that, the Arctic front, Arctic, whatever they call it. Make up these terms for it, but it was really cold this week. I think I don't know if it was record breaking, but in the DC area, New York, DC has these has these waves of weather that just come in out of nowhere. Seems like the opposite is going on here actually. So like like they had a cold snap up there and now they're having a hot snap down here. Oh, that's another thing too. Like other parts, let me see what the comments are going. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was just I was just talking about that. But yeah, I heard the whole East Coast got frosted. But yeah, it's yeah, there's some wild weather going on in parts of Australia too. Like it's the opposite. It's really hot fronts coming in. I think up north in Australia, like Queensland and further up north, and then over there on the west too, and Darwin and Perth. Perth might be getting a little bit of it, but you can see them. They have on both sides, the northwest and the northeast. They got these cyclone cycles, so they're like the opposite of a hurricane. They spin the opposite direction, but I guess they're the same thing as a hurricane slash tropical storm. And yeah, they're having that situation go on now. I don't know if it's typically this time of year where that happens. Probably is, but my first time being here this time of year. So, but yeah, I was thinking about going up to the Great Barrier Reef. I want to see that. And every time I look at going, it's like, yo, there's a cyclone holding everything hostage over there. So they had some floods up in the northwest side of the country as well. And at some parts, it was really bad, like shut down a highway. I think north of Brisbane, or maybe in Brisbane. I don't know. But they had real bad floods up there, and yeah. So I don't want to be going up, spending money, going to a place, and then be kind of shut down as far as outdoor activities when that's the main reason why I'm there. Let me see. Well, yeah, Detroit is always cold, man. Really? I mean, cause Sydney ain't been too hot. I mean, today was hot, but it was like the first really hot day, like I said, since I've been here that I noticed. I've been outside most days too, so it's not like so yeah. So nobody's out here now, man. You come out here during the day, it's gonna be packed. So right now it's kind of skimpy. That's the whole scene right there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up there. I gotta check the packages. I talked to this one guy. He was saying he's like, yeah, if you can get five other people or six people, you get a boat. It's cheaper than going up there and getting a hotel and everything like that. So that's what I would prefer to do. I just don't know if it's feasible. Although I do have a friend that lives in Brisbane, her and her family. I can see if I don't know, but then I know they ain't ready to go when as soon as I get up there. It'd be like, okay, well, can we go this weekend or that? I don't even know if they want to go. Maybe they already been. Don't even think it's that interesting. Let me see. We got a girl there. She look like she got a serious camera on her neck. I'm wondering if what kind of camera it is, what she's doing. Yeah, a lot of tourists out here, Asian tourists, they be serious with the camera game, bro. It reminds me of like I remember DC back in the early '90s used to have a lot of Japanese tourists. They used to be everywhere with the cameras. Now you don't see that much camera action in on the East. Maybe New York. New York, you're always gonna see that, but you don't see a lot of camera snappy tourists in in DC anymore. Guess everybody's over it. They're like, oh, this place ain't that special, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. It's been live for 45 minutes. I don't know. I think think it's a little later than I wanted it to be. A little bit darker than I expected it to be. But we do have the moon up there. We don't have the sun no more, but we got the moon. Maybe just going to some place and get something to eat. This would be a good place to post up. But they don't have any real hotels out here. Oh, this is one right there. Hotel Stein. Look like they got a bar up top there. They got a bar up top over here too. Yeah. So they got a few things going on here. Yeah. What you mean, fly sky? What you mean that you ain't checked the title? You ain't checked the title? Go check the title, man. And make sure you hit that like button too while you up in here. I don't even think I hit the monetization button on this thing. But he still like the joint. And if y'all didn't know, yeah, I dropped a video yesterday, or actually was it yesterday? Might have been today from Japan. And it's I still got some more Japanese content to drop too. So and I got trust me, I got plenty of stuff from here to drop too. I'm already backed up for Australia. You know, I noticed a lot of French tourists out here. And another thing I don't notice is you don't see a lot of like Western vloggers out here at all. You don't see many vloggers out here. You see people taking photos, a little bit of video, but you can tell they're not making content for the most part. Definitely not mobile vlogging like we're doing right here. You don't mobile live feed. Like Japan was the complete opposite, bro. Japan was nothing but vlogger central. You know what, man? I think I'm gonna just set up, get the camera out, take some photos, try to salvage something of this. Maybe I don't know. This whole scene right here could be dope. Yeah, I like that look. I like this look here. Oh, there are any cheap hostels here. They have hostels here. It depends. You know, like hotels and hostels, they change their rates all the time. I'll say this: don't come during the holiday season. Don't if you're looking for value, um, don't come to Sydney during holiday seasons. The value is going to be, I don't know. You can find decent prices, but you probably need to be a little bit outside the city. Which the good thing is, the train system is very straightforward and it goes to a lot of places. So maybe just a 15-minute, 20-minute train ride, and you probably can drop your cost for habitation a lot just off of that. So let me see what other questions we got. Let's go back up a little bit. Yeah, man. Uh, okay, a Sunday roast. That hotel right there, a Sunday roast. That sound heavy though. But look, they do have the UFC going on in there. But then I don't want to get copyrighted for showing UFC. Well, it look like they got UFC going on in there. So who knows? I might try to drop that. But let's see. I do want to see if I can get some photos out here. Maybe even one of me. But let's see. Let me get through these questions right quick. Uh, okay, so you figured it out. I'm in Australia. Yeah, man. Yeah. Talk about drops sitting on the videos, man. I got videos from Africa still. some good content still from Africa that I ain't sent out. It's about like 60% done. Man, you making me want to go back to the room and just edit a bunch just to have like a 48-hour edit session. That's probably what I need to do. But I also need to film while I'm out here. So if I do take off to Thailand, that's what I'm gonna do, or wherever they're in East Asia, where you can live for a lot cheaper, whether it's Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, I don't know. Once I get set up in one of them places, it's go time on the editing. Try to find me some a friend to occupy my time or two, and then just start cracking on the editing, bro. Find a good restaurant, good cafe, good Airbnb, hotel, whatever, and be like, all right, yeah, I'm here for 2 weeks. Let's go. 2 weeks to a month, and then boom, set up shop. If you try to contact me on my phone, you're gonna see on the regular, you're gonna see, oh, this dude editing. You can be see like, oh, he in editing focus mode, not accepting any messages, stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh, they come and go. Yeah, it's summertime too here, so I see a lot of people from you know England, France, other parts of Europe. Um, I see all of them here, but I don't see them really vlogging at all. Yeah, yeah, I think we got to that question already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? What? Say go vids. They got vids. Huh? What that mean? The busiest Sydney vlogger is in New Zealand now. Okay, yeah, that's you. Yeah, I know. I know you the one. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Phuket will be straight too. I mean, yeah, Phuket is straight. I just don't know a lot about Phuket, tell you the truth. Last time I was there was a long time ago. And I was only there for a few days, so I don't know exactly what's happening there. I know they got good beaches. I know they got a good nightlife scene, and I'm assuming cost of living is decent. But yeah, man. Yeah, I met one Brazilian. I don't know if y'all saw that Instagram reel that I did. Was it a reel or? But she basically I sent her a video, and then she threw it up on her timeline, and then mentioned me in it. And yeah, let's see. Yep, English. Yeah, a lot of English out here, man. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of like a sister country, I guess. Definitely, the flag says it. Flag says it a lot right there. But yeah, people still out here though. It's weird because I've seen beaches where they got like more light on the beach. Here, it's not a lot of light on the beach. It's just the lights right here. I just heard. I be knowing the French. When I hear the French accent, I already know. I hear like three words. I'm like, okay, French. But I think what we might do is probably end this. Maybe try to go in one of these restaurants. I don't know. See, but yeah, I think I wanted to come out here. I came out here earlier during the week, and there was some competition going on at that far end over there, and they had like these weird kayaks that they had to pedal by hand. I got the drone shot of that, and I got some footage of that as well, but not as close up as I wanted it to be. And if it wasn't as hot as it was today, I probably would have got out here earlier and did some of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem, man. Had to do something. Had to, got to flex the live muscles every now and then. Um, if I can figure out, if I can connect that action for, then the lives will be coming way more often. But right now I'm just doing it straight off the phone, so it's a little awkward. Although I'm used to doing this, so I think if anybody is capable of doing a live off the phone is me, I could still do a lot more of them. But I've been used to doing these for a minute. It's not bad in this low light. Y'all tell me how it look, and I'm gonna definitely look at it later to see how it turns out. I know a lot of times the main factor is how quickly you move when it's dark. So if I keep it low, oh, they got a nice little club going on up there. Little DJ setting up. Ain't nobody in there now, but okay. So if you want the beach party vibes, I think this is where you come at night. So it's weird. This does not feel like you're in a city at all. I mean, you're on the other side of the bay from Sydney, but has a whole different feel. Yeah, I think I'm live on X right now too, Twitter, whatever. I don't know how many people even view me there, but I'm pushing content over there at the same time, just cause. And Facebook, we're on Facebook too. Although I don't even be messing with Facebook that much. I really don't. But I'm interested to see what's happening with videos over there, like how they treat them, if they actually let them go public or not, or if it's just inside of your group. All right, yeah, man. Everybody's on that Pocket Three, man, and I don't think you can find it too many places. I think they sold out in a lot of places, but it is pretty good. I have heard it's pretty good in low light, especially for what it is. Something you just have with you, pop out, boom. It's a nice in between a phone camera and a mirrorless camera. Electric bikes everywhere in the city, man. They be on the sidewalk too. They don't. The bikes here don't be on the road. They be right there with you on the sidewalk. Even when the sidewalk is, you would think it's only wide enough for walking. Uber Eats on an e-bike coming right by, coming right there, and that's how it is out here. But let me see what else we got. Okay, yeah, pulled up on X. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta try to figure out X because I think it's worth. How can I say this? I think it's worth putting time into because not a lot of people are when it comes to video. So it might be the new frontier. I mean, it is the new frontier when it comes to video creation because Elon keep putting out tweets like, "Yeah, content creators post your videos here." I think Mr. Beast was like, "Nah, son." Yeah. Mr. Beast was like, "Nah, son." He posted the link to his YouTube on X, and Elon was saying like, "Oh, you should post your native video here." He was like, "Nah, they ain't doing nothing." And then I think just last week, Mr. Beast posted for the first time one of his older videos on X, and he says he's gonna give. I think it's about today or tomorrow. He's gonna give insight on how it did, as far as views and everything like that. So that'll be interesting if Mr. Beast starts pushing stuff to X and YouTube, natively on X. And obviously, I don't think he going nowhere with YouTube. Man, one thing, man, they got some big ass bats. You see that thing that was flying up there? That was a bat. Motherfucking like the size of a chihuahua, bro. You notice how bats normally when you see bats flying, they be flying like all over the place. because they going off sonar. I feel like these bats got eyeballs, bro. They see where they going. They got night vision. They fly like in straight lines. It's like yo, they fly like Batman. Go off in one direction. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, that's a. I don't know. I'm thinking, my lives they go over there and here at the same time, but I need to actually even my video I dropped yesterday. I need to post that after this video. I'm gonna post that on X too. So yeah, if anybody's in here, you didn't check out the video from yesterday, check that joint out, man. Got some stuff from Japan dropping. Got another video coming out where I'm showing you the different selection of stuff they have at the Starbucks in Japan and the McDonald's in Japan. McDonald's wasn't that different, but there was something a little bit different there. But Starbucks, bro, when you walk in there, you like, oh, they doing it for real. They actually serving stuff you would want to eat. It's on the sweet side like desserts and stuff. But everywhere else I've gone, including here, when you go to Starbucks, it's like nah, just give me the coffee or a tea. That's it. I ain't doing nothing else. But in Japan, you go to Starbucks, you're like, hold up, what's this? Let me try that. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, Ace knows his shit about YouTube. You know what I mean? He's definitely studied some stuff on YouTube. So yeah, yeah. If you haven't checked that out, I mean, I've known Ace for a while, so a lot of stuff he was dropping in that interview. I didn't see the interview yet, but I probably have picked up a lot of that stuff just from our conversations over the years. I mean, but stuff is always changing too, so maybe he could have dropped some more updated stuff on them. But yeah, we've had many discussions about the YouTube algorithm, but I think that's what you should be doing, man. When you are a creator and you're hanging out with other creators, you gotta talk shop, man. You know what I mean? That's part of the game. I mean, that's actually, for if you're in the game, that should excite you anyway, because that's what you're doing. That's what you want to get better at, and of course, you want to get different people's opinions on different things, even if you don't 100% agree with them at the time. I mean, a lot of times you're just testing out theories, like, oh, what about this? What about that? Like, nigga, that shit ain't gonna work. You're like, oh, I bet it do. But then you try it and it don't work for you, or it do work for you, or whatever. You know what I mean? And you come back to the table like, yeah, well, shit, wrong on that one. Or I was right on that one, however it may be. But that's the type of, you know, I would say semi-professional conversations, that we need to have as YouTubers as well. I mean, people are having them. That's for damn sure. I just think um, when it comes to this type of profession where there's no playbook, there's no real book on it. Like people can try to write books. I think the only book one of the few books that may be really valuable by one creator is maybe the dude, I forgot his name, but he he put out a book I think last year, YouTube Secrets, something like that. He might be one of the guys that can put out information in a book form and it be legit. But most people, they just learn it just like everybody else. And things are shifting so fast that when it comes to YouTube information, you really have to. I think the only way to get smarter on YouTube is by paying attention to YouTube and then talking with other YouTubers who are doing YouTube, or doing the type of YouTube you're doing, especially. So Yeah, so that was Manly Beach, man. Walked down into the beach. It got dark on us. This is the whole bars, and that looks like a sports. Oh, they do have some sports in there. They got horse races, all that. But we're not gonna go in there. The thing about showing sports games on a live, oh dang, it's zipping by here, is it's always some issues as far as copyright and everything. So I ain't gonna deal with all that. Not today. So we'll just hopefully we can still catch that boat back. I heard the boat stops at a certain time. If we can't, then I think it's a bus. If not the bus, then a Uber, which I don't want to do because that's a more expensive way to do it. Where did the fish and chips place go? It ain't over there. But yeah, I think it was okay. I think it's further up still. Let's see. Let me see what we got. Um, let's see. See, he watch, follow the same people mostly too. Yep, everything's a test right now, man. Okay, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I know. I know he put out some good info. Shoot, now that I think about it, I got a video where we was talking about something. It's not, it's not all encompassing of YouTube, but it is something good information for if you're a street vlogger or something like that. You do what we do. It's actually pretty good stuff. I just gotta but that's back in Colombia. So I got I got that video. I got the other one from another one we did in Colombia. I still got two joints from Colombia I could drop, but I think they're timeless. Like those will be both of those could be dropped at any point, and they'll still be useful or unique, evergreen, whatever you want to call them. So, but that's like most of my videos, man. They're not. I mean, besides like the Christmas, New Year's type of stuff, which speaking of New Year's, the stuff from New Year's out here is going to get blended into another other content because it just doesn't. How can I say it? Just doesn't. It wasn't timely enough for me to drop it. I wasn't quick enough. My bad. And it's I got a lot of other content, so I could blend it in with other things real easy. Just show me getting out here, and then just like, all right, yeah, boom. This is Australia. We coming in with a blast. Bang, but bang, bang. Show the fireworks and kick it off. Show some other nice stuff. That's a sushi restaurant. I don't want no sushi right now. Let's see what we got. All right, let me get to some of these other questions. Test. Okay. All right. I think we hit that up. Okay. Yeah. Might have to catch that bus. Yeah, man. I probably will. I mean, I will. It's just uh I gotta finish with this Japanese stuff, man. I feel like for some reason Japan is making me just want to finish it up. So let me get something like that here. Let's do some fish and chips. Hello, can I do fish and chips? Regular fish and chips. That's it. Let me get a solo. That's it.
We have the deal for drinks, 2 cans for six. Do you want to get 2 cans? Or just
2 cans? No, I don't want no two. Yeah.
and do you want salt?
Yes.
Any sauce for your fish and chips? We have tartar, tomato, barbecue, and chips.
I do the chili. Let me try the chili.
So you're getting one fish and chips,
Yep.
one chili sauce, and a can of soda.
Yes.
That's 18.70.
Okay. Get this. You.
And order number 58.
58. Okay. Thanks. Okay. I don't even know if I can eat anywhere out here. See, they got the Teslas out here. Oh yeah, I'm behind, bro. I'm definitely behind. I'm behind on videos for real. I'm late. I'm getting points taken away for being late. But the funny thing is, I can. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm doing the editing thing, so I'm learning on the go. My editing skills are definitely getting boosted. So it's not a big deal when it comes to that. Like I feel like I'm learning still. So every time I open up the software, um, I'm either getting faster at something or I'm learning a whole new side of things that I didn't do before. So I don't know. I'm happy with that process. Yeah. How's the fish and chips gonna be? Because I can. That's what he's asking. Yeah, that's what it is, man. You still use what software you say you using? You using let me turn this camera around. You said you're using what were you using? I wanna say not Premiere Pro. I know you ain't using Premiere Pro. Um what? Filmora? Using Filmora, right? Because I think Filmora is like the easy one. And I need to see if I can once I get this fish and chips, I see people in here, they ain't eating. Are they waiting? I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to sit right there and eat. Everybody's standing around. It's kind of a weird vibe in here. I don't know if it's just because I'm talking to the phone or what. Feel more, okay. Yeah. Feel more is yeah, a lot of people using that. I hear it's pretty easy. So we'll see. Is everybody waiting for food? Looks like they are. This joint is I should have took notice of that before I came. Let me ask you real quick. How long is the wait? How long is the wait typically?
About 7 minutes.
7 minutes? So everybody's waiting on food?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's gonna take a little bit longer if they order grills.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so we're waiting. She said 7 minutes, but I don't know. We'll see. Jessica, what's good? Okay, you still getting into that Da Vinci? Yeah, man. It's it don't come easy, but it comes. I'll say that. Like I'm still. I mean, I was listening to a podcast. This dude was talking about it, and he actually is he's a guy who teaches DaVinci Resolve on YouTube, and he was saying how he been on DaVinci Resolve since it was on DaVinci Resolve 15, number 15 or something. And he said he's still learning. So he's been on it at least 5 years, I'm thinking. He said he's still learning new tricks, but he can do a lot of things. He's very advanced. But I like that in a way because you can just go in and find things that just find new ways of looking at stuff, which is cool as far as sparking creativity and stuff like that. But sometimes you just want to get stuff done, man. Yeah, it's pretty robust. Let me see. Man, I took another thing too, man. I've been since I've been out here, I've been skipping meals because when I first got out here, man, the McDonald's was close by where I was at, and I was just eating that a few days. I was like, hold on. The diet was going to shit, so I was like, all right, and it's still not the greatest, but I had to put myself on a, eat once, twice a day type of thing, just because it was getting out of hand with the whole, you know, grease, sugar, and everything else. So if I'm gonna keep that up, at least I can do is not eat it all day as I take this sugary drink down. Yeah, man. They everywhere, bro. They everywhere. Yo, so out here they got the McDonald's, the KFC, Taco Bell. Matter of fact, they all beside each other. They all right there beside each other. I'm talking about from where we was at that sports bar to here, all three of them. You gonna hit all three of them before, and they all on the same side of the street. It's crazy. It's crazy that they allow that. I feel like even in the states they don't allow it like that. So looks like more food is coming. I'm gonna take this seat over. Huh? Although slide it down a little bit. Mm. Sugar water, yep. That's what it is. So you've been eating bad for a week. It's time for me to clean it up. I don't know if you're talking about me or you're talking about yourself, but yeah, I gotta. It's funny too because I do clean it up. So like yesterday, I had like a chicken Caesar salad. Um, what I had? I had something else really healthy day before. Oh, just sushi. But this late in the evening, it's kind of hard to. A lot of sushi places are closed down, so you gotta kind of go with what you gotta go with. And I don't want to do McDonald's, so fish and chips is here. I'm gonna do that, and yeah, and let's see. A lot of people like when people be eating on the live streams. Oh, you talking about you and Patty? Are you and Patty right now? Patty, man, you should have a lot of options for good food. Though. A lot of Asian, pad Thai, a lot of Thai stuff is decent. I won't say it's the best, but depending on how they cook it. And if you're out there for a minute, if you got an Airbnb, you can do some cooking. Although I'm trying to think if I did any cooking last time I was in Thailand. I don't think I did. So I can't judge you on that one. But yeah, I'm not doing an Airbnb here, so I don't have a kitchen. If I did go to the grocery store and there was it was decently priced things. I didn't price check a lot of things, but it seemed relatively normal. It didn't seem crazy. I should have checked the price of eggs, right? See how they compare to what the states got going on right now. I wish he said 7 minutes. They gave everybody else their food. Mine is still out here. Let me put this phone down for a second. I'll do like this. I'm gonna hit it up like this so I don't look as strange and I can relax my hand a little bit more. Hold up though. I got the dang selfie stick. Hold on. I might go full YouTube on it. Full YouTube on it. Give me 1 second. I think I got it in here. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Hold on. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, thank you. Well, I don't know where that dang selfie stick is, but I'm comfortable like this. Yeah, it's talk about the Thailand people. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Thailand is it's peaceful in a way, but it's also hectic. People over there like to move, man. They like to do things. I feel like maybe in the countryside, maybe I never even been to the countryside of Thailand before. You're not used to the spicy food. Oh, well, real quick on market focus, yeah, like as for me, growing up eating African food, spicy, spicy been checked off the list. That's not a problem. Spicy food is par course. That's part of what we do. But I get it. Yeah, not everybody's into spicy food. Oh yeah, I mean now it's pretty peaceful. It's slower in here in the restaurant too. I don't know if you call this a restaurant. It's a little spot. Yeah, it's in general. I'll say this: it's safe. Um, People will get rowdy when they start drinking, but normally they stay rowdy within their crowd. I haven't seen too much action of people trying to like you know, interact with somebody else when they're drunk. Interact with another group. Although I was in a spot with because I went to a hostel for a few days. Met a met some some cool young people there. Saw some things around the city. Um, they had a bar downstairs in the hostel. Went down there, was down there, and there's just one cat who was. You could tell he just wanted to like he wanted attention from the girls in our circle. And he was basically just bouncing around everywhere, and he spilled my drink on the ground. You know what I mean? Like he hit my joint by accident. I guess by accident. I don't know. And it hit the ground. Everybody was like, "Oh!" And I gave him the look. He was, like, "Oh, I'll buy you another drink. I'll buy you another drink." I was like, I ain't trying to get no tussle over no drink, but I was just like, "All right, man, whatever." And then he went over to the bar, and I was like, "Oh, let me go over to the bar with him." Hmm, hot, not spicy hot, temperature hot. Okay. You say your phone died. You back with us? Yeah, I'm surprised my phone ain't died. I've been streaming for I've been streaming for an hour and 25. And yeah, let me see. I'll say this: is it expensive in Australia? I'll say this: it ain't cheap. It ain't what you looking for. You looking for deals or nothing, nothing. But I feel like if you manage things correctly, come at the right time of year, it'll be all right. It'll be like maybe stateside prices, you know. But if you come during holiday season, they gonna get you, boy. If you come during any holiday, they're gonna get you. Beware of that. I would say don't even do it. Don't even think about coming during no holiday. Don't even think about it. Especially if you're staying in the cities in Sydney, center of Sydney. Yeah. But during the holiday season, thing is, it can get you because everything is booked up. Nah, man. I mean, well, my reaction was kind of like that, but nah, I mean, my thinking brain was like, I ain't going there. I mean, if he would have did something, maybe that would have left me little choice, but he didn't give that energy like he was trying to really do anything. So, I mean, that's the thing too. Like a lot of times, man, that you're dealing with the guys that are doing that type of stuff out here, like they're young dudes, like they're 20, 21. Like, yeah, they're making mistakes, but it's their first few times making those mistakes. You know what I mean? So it's like no real reason to go heavy handed on them. Even if he didn't buy me the drink, I still wouldn't have been. I would just been like, I mean, he said sorry right away, so that's all I really needed to be to just let it completely go. He said he would buy me a drink, so I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, man, that's the only incident I've run into so far out here. Oh, and after that incident happened, the girls they were all like, "Oh, why is that guy such an asshole?" Blah blah blah. And then I guess I got my drink. I walked around the club a little bit, came back, and there's this one Indian kid guy in there. He was like dancing his ass off. He, he had everybody forming a circle around him. He was getting it. And that same dude who bumped into me, like, tried to steal the show again and fell all over dude. And one of the girls reported it. And she's like, look at this guy. He's just looking, he's a professional asshole. I'm like, damn. So I think a little bit later, maybe security probably told him to leave, but I don't know. Let me see what other comment we got here. Hmm? I don't even know what that's in reference to. Then you remember you in another country? Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not in my neighborhood, my neck of the woods. So, oh yeah, but if he tried that stuff in another place with the wrong people, yeah, especially him, he wouldn't stand a chance. He wouldn't stand a chance. But it's not my job to give those lessons. Not anymore. But those lessons will come though. To those who, if he makes a habit of that, those lessons will come. Hmm. Uh, I would say this. That's true to an extent, depending on where you are. Sydney is they're a big city, right? And you have a lot of foreigners here too. So I don't know. Big cities kind of have their way of doing things. They don't want to seem like the rest of the country, so to speak. But if you come through and you're with the military, you got a whole nother you get a layer, whole nother layer of shine on you. So I just say it like that. It's not bad, not bad. It's hot. It's just now getting down to a temperature where I can crush it. Got this big lemon. Put a little bit of that sauce on there, but I don't know, man. One thing I've been noticing about myself recently is I go somewhere and I order ketchup for my fries. I won't even use the ketchup. So what I'm really trying to say is I like eat my fries lightly salted, dry. I don't know when that started, but this sauce right here is like some type of chili sauce instead of the regular tartar sauce you put on your fish and chips. Trying something different. Yeah, maybe it's just a getting older thing. I don't know. You're so used to ordering ketchup, but then you're like, I don't know, you put this on there. Especially if you got to eat the fries with your hands, get your fingers all messy with ketchup. My fries plain, my coffee black. What else? Oh, my gin on the rocks. You know what I mean? I'm old school now. I know that. I be afraid to order my gin on the rocks around them young folks, man. They be like, damn, what is gin on the they be looking at you crazy. But yeah, give me that Hendrix. I picked it up from my cousin in Africa, man. Hendrix gin. That's the one. You gonna drink gin? Y'all know I don't drink a lot, but when I do drink, I like to keep it straight like that. All right, what other questions y'all got about Australia or travel in general? I know we say we got 9 people in here. We only got 3 people chatting, really. I know people. Some people might be driving or just waking up, even especially on the East Coast. And if you are just getting new to the chat, make sure you check out my Japan video that I dropped yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, I was today. Dropped the video today, earlier today. Make sure you watch that video, like it, comment, And I got at least one more video from Japan coming out. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, I'll do super chats, but I do need to get my cash up. My cash app is I'll post it up another time, man. But you ain't gotta donate here, man. If you want, if you want to super chat, it's appreciated for sure. But I think sometime in the near future, I'm gonna start putting up my cash app. I'm gonna post my cash app below my video descriptions because it actually might help a little bit with some of these trips. This Australia trip been draining the bank, boy, and it ain't done yet. So if it ain't anybody out there thinking about asking me for any money in the beginning of 2024, so you already know what the answer is. I'm broke, man. I'm out here trying to live. The outback is not easy on the wallet. Okay, appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, try to try to push a certain vibe for the Japan videos. Tokyo is wild. And Tokyo's crazy like that. You go out, be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna just see what's up. And then you'll be walking around all damn night. I swear I messed up my knee just walking around for 24 hours straight. Nothing. I don't think it was nothing. No one incident. It was just very little sleep. It was cold out there, and just walking around the whole city for almost the whole day and night. I think my knee is just now starting to recover. Still ain't fully recovered, but part of that, part of getting the content, man, getting out there, and just in general exploring. That explorer spirit. You got to get out there. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tokyo is it's a mega city. Tokyo is not even just a big city. It might be the biggest population wise. Yeah, man. The first on YouTube for what? What you the first at? It's a lot that's been done on YouTube, man. But then again, you had a YouTube for a long time too, so I don't know. You might be first or something. What you talking about? Oh, Tahiti. Maybe, but I feel like last year, Market Focus. That's what's up, man. He does. He donating Colombian peso. Okay, okay, Marshawn, what's up, man? That's what's up. Yeah, man. So yeah, we done had conversations to go way back. How old is that group, man? That group is like 5 years old, man. That's an OG WhatsApp group. Okay. First brother YouTube out there. Yeah, I mean, some traffic going on here. Got some more knuckleheads over here doing silly shit. So that's the thing out here. Like you do have some young some young knuckleheads every so often. Like today, I've seen 3 groups so far. But yeah, man. Okay, Smitty, you in that WhatsApp group? That's what's up. But hold up though. Back to the first brother in Tahiti. Damn. Okay. Tahiti is a small place though. And here's the other thing, man. If I go to Tahiti, I'm gonna bust that French out on them. So I'm gonna be in there for real. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell them like, je suis le premier noir home ici par YouTube. They be like, oh, ah bon, oui. So I'm gonna hit that on them. I'm gonna take that crown from you, Drake. You know what I mean? uh, I'm like other dude. I don't know, man. He might have been Hispanic, but we'll see. Nah, I give you that though. I ain't seen nobody else in Tahiti. I don't know if nobody else going no time soon either. Cause you know how the crowd is. They ain't looking for scenic stuff. They looking for other things. How's it going? Let's see. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's that gummies cost. Okay. How much are the gummy bears? Oh, hey, on the internet. They ain't too bad. I'm gonna pass them. Oh, what are you doing here, buddy? People think you're videoing them, and you got the camera facing back your way. All right, let me see what questions we got. All right, what time is it over here? It's 9:20 p.m. See what you talking about, man? Ain't nobody buying no Samsung 2 fold. You know what I mean? Mess around. You need to mess around and get that iPhone 15, man. Anybody messing with that them old Samsung battery explosions. Samsung batteries will blow up on your ass, man. Y'all forgot about that? I ain't forget. Samsung's they'll mess around and take your leg off. Put that joint in your pocket. Be doing a live like this. That joint just pop off. Pop. What you gonna do? What you gonna do if that happens? Huh? Okay, I'll be the second one at TD. All right. You getting one with $1,000 discount. So what that mean is free? I hope it ain't more than $1,000. If it's $1,000 discount, it gotta be free. Oh, they got the Baskin Robbins right here. I didn't even see them. That's what I don't need though is ice cream, sweet and dairy. Nah, bro. Let's see if the wharf is still going. I don't know. Probably not. But they got the bus. Buses are right here. My bag is really lopsided right now. I feel the weight on one side. It's annoying. But we'll go in here and see. It don't look like nobody's going in there, so maybe we missed the last boat. Said you can't. I can't send U.S. currency for some reason because I'm in Thailand. This is my old Colombian. Okay, the old Colombian trap phone. All right, got you. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, man. Like YouTube do be, uh, they do be putting limits on what you can, what you can post and everything. Mexican kitchen. You got Mexican food here. You got that joint hanging out. But they got. I should have probably tried that Mexican food. See what that's like here. I don't like when people be right up behind me. People be doing that. A lot of other countries I notice they'll walk right behind you, almost like they're using you to break through ice or something. Okay, so we still got a boat coming in 23 minutes. See that right there? Cool. Yeah, we got one coming in 23 minutes. All right. No need to rush now. I will might have to give me a snack right here. And this will be the last thing I eat for the evening. And it's probably gonna be something sugary. No American stuff. All they got is American stuff. So they got that looks non-American. Smith's is not American. Haribo should be German, but treated like it's American here when it comes to prices. Let's see. Lollyland looks Lollyland looks non-American. Give me some gummies, man. Some gummy frogs. See how much these joints running for. Yeah.
699
Six.
997.
Damn. For them?
Yep,
Where they from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Huh?
I'm from Pakistan.
No, I mean, where's this from?
This is from Australia. I think.
And is that much?
It's Australian. Yep.
My
It's
conscious.
just because of the location.
Uh,
It's not too expensive. And
so I'm paying just for the location. At least you being honest with me. All right.
just pay $5. What I
All
can
right. Cool. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. You too. Well, it was still overpriced, but it took off $1, $2 actually. So I'm like, yo, stuff from Australia should be like $3. Anyway, so that you seeing it right there. Things are not cheap here. That's an example. I mean, we are in a tourist area, but kind of overly expensive if you ask me. And do they got any seating down there? I don't know if we want to go down there and see. It's kind of boring. Well, I guess there's nothing to see here besides other people, and they probably. I've noticed people here very uptight about live streamers. I don't know. Maybe they got some rules against it. I don't know. Step out here though. Oh, okay. This is better as long as I stay away from the edge of the water. So they post up here. Another thing too is there will be bugs or mosquitoes and stuff like that. Let me turn this camera around. Front camera. Yeah. So you said that. I know, right, Bruh, I talked to one dude out here because they got these candies everywhere. At every corner store, they got them in there. Not, I never seen this brand, Lollyland or whatever, but they got the Haribos. They got all the American joints in there, and you asking for the price of something small, and it'd be like, now granted, it's Australian dollars, so let's say $5 Australian is probably like 350, which is still a lot, but um, you see some of the prices for the stuff in there, and you're like, yo, I gotta get in the candy game out here, bro. I gotta start selling some candy out this joint. Like I don't know why anybody would not sell anything else. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, the whole all that stuff is going through its ups and downs right now, but we'll see. Yeah, man. This Dre was saying he don't go with the crowd. I get that. Same here, man. I mean, I'll say this. There's wisdom in the crowd if you're paying attention and you're because the crowd will shift from being on the right track to going the totally opposite direction, and nobody in there knows that they shifted. That's the problem with staying in crowds all the time, or trying to always be in a crowd, or you know what I mean, all that. If you think that's cool, that was cool in high school, maybe in college, you know what I mean. But to like take your measure yourself and in crowds like that, you got to be very selective, I would say, with the type of crowds you want to be in and associated with. And you always got to be weighing it. Like, is it still worth it? Is it still worth it for me to be here, or is it worth me to spend this much time in this crowd? Because if they're not moving forward fast enough, they don't see the weather changing, and they're sitting in the same spot, going through the same grasslands, and they don't think that the lions are gonna creep up on them. Nah, you know, that's another thing too. Like we see, I use that analogy, right? Like being in a herd, being a herd animal. You know, you all animals that are out there in the wild, they pick up something from the herd animal, even if they're not a herd animal. They look at the herd and be like, "Oh yeah, they all heading this way. Must be that time where down south where things are growing." But then at the same time, just give it a little bit longer, and the predator's gonna be right behind them. That's a natural thing. So it's kind of important to always be as an adult to be always shifting your focus on things of that sort, just so you know what's going on. All right, let's go through this gate. Boom. That's what I like about here, man. Just tap. You ain't got to get no special card, nothing like that. Just tap your stuff and go. Let me see. What other questions I missed? Yeah, man. Samsung is trash, man. Anybody dealing with that Samsung? You know, get you a iPhone or maybe a Pixel. They got some seats over there. No. Let's see. Let's try to sit down
Careful, Mickey.
over here somewhere. There ain't no seats over here. So we'll go back. Maybe try to post up over here somewhere. No place to sit. I guess I should have came in earlier, but the bus or the boat is going to come pretty soon. So let's see. Um, went out a few times. It was decent, but it's a very young crowd. I'll say that. At least the places I went. Now I will say this: I did by accident the other day went to a section. Actually, we can walk by there maybe on the way back if I keep this live going. If the battery, let me see where my battery's at. The battery's good. I'm on 5G. So if the battery stays up, we might be able to walk by, but it's a Sunday, so I don't know if they kicking like that. But I can show you the area that I noticed, kind of like the grown and sexies were at. But I'll say this: any of the nice hotels are going to have a lobby bar. I would say 50% of them are going to have a lobby bar, restaurant, something that turns into an after-hour spot that you can probably go to. So whether it's the Hyatt, the Marriott, the most exclusive ones, you go there, you're gonna find something. Uh, nah, man, I ain't coming over to no Android, man. I just left Android like 3 years ago, and I did a slow transition, man. I was Android, Team Android, and then I had an iPhone as a backup, and then the iPhone started becoming the main tool, and then when I got the 12 Pro Max, which if you follow my YouTube channel, everything from 2020 on to 2020, no, 2019 to 2021, it's all iPhone footage. All the stuff I did in Mexico was iPhone footage on my YouTube. So that shows you the level. Maybe some other camera phones might have better image quality in certain situations or whatever, or maybe have a better zoom. Um, but when it comes to decent, good quality image out of a phone, straight out of a phone, and then reliability of that phone, and then the premium apps on that phone, because a lot of those videos too, before I got DaVinci Resolve, I was using LumaFusion. LumaFusion, you can cut up and edit videos on the iPhone. I think they just now ported it over to Android, like maybe last year. But I was cutting them up on iPhone and iPad. So think about that. Like I mean, and the iPhone 15 has a USB-C port finally, right? They just got on with that. But now, if I want to, I could take footage straight off my Sony camera, bring it in, and edit it right on the phone, kick it out. I'm sure you could say you could. Oh, I could do that on Samsung too, but I don't see that many people doing it on Samsung. I don't see nobody talking about it at the Fido. Man, okay, we'll see. I'll check it out. All right, damn. I'm just now getting. I'm backed up on these comments. Let me see. Wait a minute. Your team Apple now? Yeah, man. I've been on Apple since shoot since I got that 12 Pro Max. That was 2020, 2019, 2020. Yeah. So ever since then, and then now with the 15 Pro. I mean, bro, if you seen the last video, you seen the iPhone. I mean, navigating with the iPhone or the video before that, I was walking through uh rural Japan with the AirPods, iPhone, Apple Watch. I was talking about that. You got to catch up, man. You got to watch the videos. You got to go back and watch like the last two videos. You'll see what I'm talking about, especially the one walking from Yokota, walking through Yokota, Japan, catching a train down to Tokyo. Yeah, man. Hold on, what's this? Stay with them slow folks, man. I tell you what, I know Android be having a bunch of features, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, C's. How many of the features you be using? Huh? I know you don't be using half them features. So what's the point? You see what I'm saying? Like at least with Apple, at least they have perfected what people want to do with their phone. They know what people want to do with their phone, and they make that seamless, very simple, and very user friendly. And then the ecosystem is boss. The ecosystem is crazy. The way everything works together. So the whole AirDrop thing alone. If you're a content creator and you got a Mac and you doing stuff off your phone, or you have stuff transferred to your bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I show you the photos that some of these women I've taken photos of, and I basically tell them like, "Hey, I'm gonna airdrop it to you," and they all have iPhones, and you see how easy that is, and you know how easy you can connect with them because of that, you will, you will give it a serious thought. But I mean, you're not taking photos and sharing it with people like that. But if you are, iPhone, bro. In Japan, if you watch the video of Japan on that train, when we on that train in Japan, see what everybody got. Japan is right beside Korea, where Samsung is supposed to be from. Everybody there, actually, just Google it. Google the amount of iPhones in Japan. Them numbers gonna hit you so hard, bro. It's like 64, 69%, something crazy like that, bro. And the Japanese know their tech. They know their tech, bro. So if they on it, like I said, you can watch my videos and see on the train, everybody got their phone out, and you'll see what's going on with that. And you can't tell me the Japanese people don't know what they're talking about when it comes to tech. Because I lived there before. I remember before the iPhone and all that, they was 2 years, all their phones were 2 years ahead of ours in the States. Now they all on iPhones. Everybody got iPhone 14 and up, 14 or 15. I mean, I check the video out just because I'm into tech, you know what I mean? But that joint definitely ain't gonna make me want to buy one. I'll tell you right now. If anything, The only thing I'll be thinking about maybe is upgrading to that iPhone 16 when it come out next September, whatever. Yeah, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You remember? I bet you don't even remember when Google Wallet came out. I was, dude. I was one of the first people that had Google Wallet. You know how I know? Because they gave me $10 for free just for downloading the joint. I thought it was fake. I was like, yo, y'all ain't really giving everybody $10. Come on, Google. I was like, let me see. I'm gonna use. First day. I was like, yo, I'm gonna use this joint. I'm gonna buy me breakfast at McDonald's. I went there, tapped it to pay. That joint was like, bring. The girl at register was like, huh? I was like, yeah, I think I paid for it, right? She was like, yeah. I mean, it says you paid. Nobody was doing tap to pay back then. Even though McDonald's and Wawa's, if you're on the East Coast, they all had the. I had a. It wasn't a Google Pixel. It was a Google Nexus I had. So bro, I'm a Google Android OG. I was on that joint when everybody was still on BlackBerry. I had Google phones, Android phones, and Google was the only one making the phones. So even that crazy joint, they had a crazy joint. They had a little chin on it, and you slide it out. It was kind of like a sidekick. I had that joint. I had the Nexus One, the Nexus Three. You know what I mean? I was on all them joints, man. It came, and iPhone has trumped them. I'll say the Pixel, from what it sounds like, they make it sound like it takes really good photos, algorithm wise and everything like that. But then here's another thing that got me on iPhone too is the accessories, bro. The iPhone accessory game is on another level. So if you want if you want to get something added on, bro, they coming out with these actual lenses, like camera lenses. It's like this long, camera lenses that you put on the back of your iPhone. Google ain't getting that ever. So I don't know what to tell you when it comes to the race between the two. I feel like it's not even a race. It's just maybe a popularity contest for some. But if you're really paying attention, you just want something that's going to work. You ain't worried about it. It has a good camera. I mean, there's always going to be people pushing different specs on cameras. But if you just want something that has a good camera, works well, good battery life, excellent connectivity when it comes to the other devices, you got to go with Apple, bro. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, we about to get back on this boat. He said, "Come back. I save you a seat." No, I'm good, man. I'm on that iPhone boat. I'm on the iPhone boat like this. It's the iPhone boat. Yeah, maybe he do. I don't know. But Apple's in the bay too, so he on the wrong team when it comes to that. So yeah, let's hey, we've been live for 2 hours. Everybody doing long lives now, so fuck it. We doing one too. We going up top. Going up top and to the back. See what the city looks like at night. Yeah. I don't know if y'all even gonna be able to see me. Everybody's going up front. There ain't gonna be no seat up front. Nope. Ain't no need going up there. It's gonna be no room. We'll sit in here. Y'all can see me anyway. Okay. Well, there are plenty of seats. It's just not like before. Okay. Whew. All right, let's see where we at. Man, Solo got me burping, man. Trap or die. She think I could see her. Anyway, um, yeah. So we here on the boat going back. I think we got decent live footage. We had some decent commentary. C's provided us some laughs talking about Android, Samsung, two four, whatever Galaxy they on the Galaxy 20 25th power. Yo, speaking of 25th power, they talking about they had a crazy zoom on that joint where you could zoom in on the moon, and they had nobody noticed until somebody did the test. They had copied and pasted the moon in there. Yo, Samsung got y'all, bro. Got y'all thinking y'all was zooming in on the moon. They just took a picture of the moon with a Sony and put it up in there. So that joke was looking blurry, blurry, blurry. Then you click over like, oh, there you go. They, they go to Sony shot. They're like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this zoom. They're like, yo, that why it's showing the full moon? We had a half moon right now. Huh? What's going on? What the? How's it seeing the other side of the moon that we can't even see right now with our naked eye? Huh? They was pulling that juju on y'all. They was eating it up over there on Samsung Cult Nation. Yeah, man, that's a pretty big. Samsung don't be caring, bro. They be blowing up batteries, giving y'all fake moons, be making false claims, and people like, see what my Samsung can do? Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You do that. You do that once, it's a wrap, bro. You done lost all integrity as a company. You should not be doing that. Like, what a photo! All right. His Apple made some mistakes too. I give them the antenna gate they had with the iPhone 4. Uh, some other things they had to do software changes for. But a fake photo, bro, and that's how you selling a phone? The moon. That joint will blow your ears, man. Blow your ear off. You be on that joint, be at altitude on the phone, on a plane. You know, because a lot of these planes now they got Wi-Fi in flight. But just imagine that you on that joint playing games, doing whatever you're doing a live right now. That joint just start smoking. You like, oh, people whose phones was smoking, they was dropping them joints. They was bursting into flames, bro. That's crazy. Ever since I heard that, I was like, nah, bro, I can't do it. Cause look, check it out. They might have said they fixed that problem, right? I don't know what they did, but what if you on your phone and it dropped, or maybe it get a little damp on the inside somewhere at some point? Now you gotta worry if this joint gonna detonate on you. Really? Like your phone. You worried about your phone detonating in your pocket. Hopefully it's a slow detonation where it gives you some signs. It starts smoking and all that. Starts smelling funny, getting real hot. You know, getting real hot, slow enough for you to get rid of it. Yeah, man. Dynamite in your pocket, bro. That shit. Seize, man. I'm trying to save you, bro. I'm trying to save you. Get you an iPhone. trying to save lives, man. Get you an iPhone. Never forget. Never forget when them iPhones was. Airlines said you can't fly with an iPhone. Remember that? Do you remember that? That was real, man. Go look it up. All y'all young boys, y'all might not remember. I mean, you got to be a young kid not to remember that. But a lot of y'all forgetful. You got a Samsung. Who knows, man? They could just do some frequency change, and that joint is just. They probably perfected the dynamite in that joint. The C4 in that thing. Now it'll snap off. It'll just snap your leg off. As soon as they turn it, they crank that joint out. Whack, that thing, wow, you just damn, fucking leg back there. Samsung glass matter, bruh. Nah, man. They sees where you at, man. You still in here? Sees that took a back seat. He probably trying to cool down his iPhone right now. Or his Samsung. He probably trying to put that joint in a bucket of ice. Watch out now, don't get that thing wet. What happen when it get wet? But yeah, man, the boat is moving. I feel the breeze cooling off. See some people out there. They getting a real breeze. You can see this lady right here. She, yeah, blowing people away. He got it in the freezer. Yeah, he better have it in the freezer. You got to freeze it for half the day and bring it out on this iPhone right now. Guess what? We've been live streaming on 5G for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I ain't get the low battery signal yet. You know what I mean? This joint is. I got it in the case. Let me see if it's even a little warm. It's probably a little warmer than usual, but it's definitely not hot at all. Dang, bro. Yeah. They made you take the battery out. Yo. I know at one point they was like, yo, you can't even fly with Samsung. That junk was a threat, a flight hazard. Samsung got that in the record books. They were a flight hazard. They still might be. I don't know. Officially. To me, they always gonna be. I see somebody on the flight. I'm like, oh Lord, we got a Samsung. We got a Samsung activist on here. I ain't trying to. That's why I don't be flying with C's, man. I don't fly with C's, man. You be Samsung up. You know what I mean? You can't guess it. I'll meet you at the destination. I see you in Brazil. I see you there. In Colombia, I see you there. We ain't catching the same flight. You on the Samsung. You about that Samsung life. Oh man. Yeah, 2 hours and 18 minutes. I think y'all probably came in 2 hours ago, but I was alone the first 10 minutes for sure. And then after that, some people started coming in. But yeah, 2 hours and 18 minutes right now. We're live. And it's no hiccups, man. I mean, y'all haven't complained about audio or video quality, anything like that. I mean, maybe me shaking it. But it's also going to be interesting to take a look at this later and see what the whole feed looks like. You know, because I'm saving this being as it's going live, so it's going to be a good test as well. Percentage. Let me see. See what the percentage. Hold on. I might drop out for a second. But let me see. Uh, shoot. Percentage is still. I think it's more than half. You know, it's hard to tell with these things. Yeah, I got more than half my battery still left. I don't know how it's doing that, bro. Like, that's crazy. Maybe I should just do a marathon and see how long I can go. But once we get to the other side, I'm cutting it. Like, I might do a little bit of the wharf, but I have to cut it soon after that. Be at the Circular Quay in 13 minutes. So let me see. That's a sign right there. Let me, yeah, 13 minutes until we get to the destination. Damn, this it says 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. here. Uh, the African shorty that just walked by. I know she was with a cross dresser, but African shorty, she has some afterburners on. I know she can sprint, but she can probably move. You was trying to, sometimes you think about, uh, if you would have a offspring with some other person, if they would be, as a guy, you think if they would be an athlete or not. Some women, you look at their body, like, oh yeah, motherfuckers going in the track and field, something. I mean, just the not the shape of the bubble, but that as well. But also the thighs leading up to it, you're like some serious horsepower can be built there. That's how people used to think back in the day too. Like she smiling at people. I thought she was smiling at me. But yeah, so I don't know why people still moving around. Oh, because they were out there. I guess it got too windy. Yeah, everybody came from out front, came inside. Must have got too windy for them out there. I guess we got good seats when they were still hot. Let's see. Yeah. There's some chocolate on there. Young though. She young, but she got good genes. Say that. Say that. Definitely track and field, maybe NFL quality team. I know when I'm talking about it because I've run a lot of track. I've run cross country. I did a lot of running in general, so I think I got an eye for it. Got an eye for that type of thing. Yeah, man. Oh, it's serious, man. It's serious. I was in Miami one time, and this is before I even met Ace, right? This is like years before that. I was with my buddy, actually Colombian, and he was down in Miami, and we were in this one club. Came out, and there's this bad Haitian shorty, beautiful face, body, banging, like tall, just I would say she's probably 5'7", maybe weigh like probably like 135, but like in good proportions. I remember I was just like, dang. And she was with her friend too. And I was like, yo, me and you, I was like, me and you, if me and you had a baby, this is my opening line to her. I said, if me and you had some babies, they gonna be some motherfucking monsters. And she was just standing there trying to ignore me, right? And her friend was like, yeah, you right. Her friend would agree. Her friend was like, yeah, the motherfuckers all gonna be some monsters. I was like, and she kind of looked and laughed a little bit. But I don't know. Sometimes you do notice that. At least me, I noticed that natural. urge, like, all right, that natural, like straight natural attraction. You're like, okay, yeah, if we did something, like we gotta set conditions for this little joker. Because one, it's gonna be like handling a high energy animal, but if you handle it, put enough energy into it early, results later on, big results. So I don't know. That's sometimes I have those thoughts, but tell you the truth, a lot of I don't think any women have those thoughts these days. It doesn't that doesn't factor into their brain at all. I mean, I could be wrong, but what I'm seeing, I don't see that from any women I talk to. They're more concerned with obviously status of the family, maybe, and things like that. But in America, there's a big sports business, and I think actually I went to an NFL combine. One of the NFL teams went to that combine one time, and I remember I was talking with one of the head guys who picks people from the combine. I remember this one white guy. He looked like a beast, man. He was jumping high. He was fast. Dude was probably like 30, something like that. He was doing all the cuts, all the moves, all that. I was like, oh, y'all definitely picking him, right? He was like, nah. He's like, I was like, why not? Age or something? He's like, nah, just the way he's built. He's like, he's not going to be able to handle the hits. Like, he might last one season. Then he was looking at this shorter dude, brother, who looked like, to me, he looked like in the South, like one of the brothers you see all the time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he had big legs, all that, but he wasn't that tall. He didn't look that muscular, but he was quick, and he had a low center of gravity. He was cut. Dude was like, yeah, dude right here. He's like, he got durability. He's like, he's hitting everything good enough. We can train him up to be better at all this other stuff. It's like, but his body is durable. I was like, hmm. And I guess what they were looking for at that time, that's what they wanted. Uh, no, I think it's 90 days out here, man. Yeah, I think it's 90 days out here in Australia. Shoot, I gotta look at my stamp, my passport, make sure. I hope it ain't 30 days. I ain't there yet anyway, so. Oh yeah, yeah, they be on. Yeah, I guess yeah, they do be on the tall thing. They do be on that. Yeah, you're right about that. But yeah, it's a little. I guess if you're already a pro athlete too, or athlete that's doing something, they'll look at you like that. And at the time, I was still in the military, so. But a friend knows, and when I was more in shape, you would get people a lot of times, like if me and one of my boys would walk into a spot, they'd be like, "What NFL team y'all playing for?" Like, huh? Nah, I ain't no damn NFL team, you know. But yeah, that's what it be. Yeah, I guess you're right, man. Yeah, I've been around ball players too, and I do get that vibe. Well, if you're around really well-off businessmen, it's even worse. Uh, the way they put themselves in position, like what is going on here? But the thing is, even those well-off businessmen, it's like they gotta kind of know that you're doing something. I mean, because a lot of them they can slide through it. Nobody knows who the hell they are. So in some ways, they have the best of both worlds. But it's getting windy out here. Super windy. We right by the Opera House. Okay, we slowing down now. Let me see. Maybe I can show y'all a little something. If I put the camera on back camera. Should I go ultra wide? No, we do regular back camera because it's getting dark. Facts, facts. Yeah, if you got the bread, they there. I think with height though, it definitely stands out right away. You know, if you got height and you don't look like a bum, which is pretty easy to do. If you got height and don't look like a bum, then you gonna stick out. The other thing though about that is once you make a move, once you make a move, everybody's seeing that move you make. It's a blessing and a curse. But I was saying, yeah, they definitely have the taller you are, taller dudes, especially in parts of the world, could be a lot easier time picking up some stuff. You know, how are you? Let's go out and take a look out here. Oh yeah, that's our bridge right there. See who's showing y'all this, man? What? Who showed y'all this on a live stream before? Ain't nobody. You trying to decide where to go? Is she singing or talking to somebody? I don't know. Who's showing y'all this? You got the Opera House right there too. Let's see, right? Yeah. So we'll post up out here. Just what other questions we got? Let's see. Yeah, man. Everybody out here. Opera House over there. Could bust out the Sony, but I'm dedicated to the live now. I don't feel like doing anything else. So I'll stay with this one. Plus, I'm gonna tell you something. So here, I'm gonna give y'all a real travel hack. Get you a real camera, a real mirrorless camera, and a decent lens, and learn photography. Cause you will one get some memories. You ain't gotta share with nobody. What is this dude yelling for? What? I heard him say something about Americans. You think I don't understand Italian? But yeah, so I don't know what he's speaking. Oh no, he's speaking Spanish. But yeah, you learn photography, get you a decent lens, uh, start. You get you a camera and lens. If you don't know nothing about photography, it's gonna take you at least a year of practice and constantly trying to learn. I think that's the problem. Like a lot of cats don't want to take time to learn nothing new, so they constantly shunning the whole idea of it. But I think it's actually a pretty good tool for keeping memories, travel, even making memories with new people. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, over there, if I go out with my camera over there, and break it out, and I go up to the best looking young ladies over there, and I'm like, you want a picture? 8 out of 10 of them are gonna be like, yeah. And then you trade contact info if you want to after that. But even without that, it's like you still get to practice photography on the best looking subjects. So that's a it could be a side hustle too. You can make money with your photos. Although that's not what I'm in it for. I'm just trying to get better at photography in general. We'll see. Uh, it depends, right? So you can say beginner, beginner. You can go all in, but it really depends on how much money you want to spend and how serious you think you're gonna be with it. If you want to just, I'd say you definitely need an interchangeable lens camera. Like you don't want to get something that's stuck with one lens. You want something that's you can switch out. And then I would say Sony, because Sony is doing the most. Like they keep coming out with new lenses, updating their cameras. Um, they just got a lot going on with the Sony ecosystem. So the only decision you need to decide is if you want a full frame sensor or APS-C sensor. The difference is full frame sensors are a lot better in low light. So if you get a full frame, you ain't you probably ain't gonna never upgrade. Well, I mean, you might upgrade cameras, but your lenses might still be good for 10 years later. Like you probably won't need to upgrade your lenses if you get more than one for years. But if you get APS-C, you can stay with Sony, have APS-C. Good. Good. You can go with Sony and go APS-C, and then have what do you call it? A APS-C lenses on that full frame body. So that's that's cool too, but you won't be using the full sensor. But your lenses are still you're still capable to use those lenses. So yeah, it really depends on how much you're trying to spend as far as cameras. And a lot of people ask about say what camera, and then they don't want to say how much they're trying to spend. They don't give a price range. It's like, all right, you ain't talking about nothing then. You bullshitting. Because the camera game really is about how much you're trying to spend. If you say $1,000, your choices are limited. If you say, I would say, especially just the camera, because to tell you the truth, I think, uh, I think to get anything just the camera decent, you're gonna have to spend. If you're going full frame, it's 2 G's. If it's APS-C and you want to get something that you can still grow into, it's probably gonna be. Let me get this watch up. Hold on. It's gonna be. Trying to pay for this right quick. Hold on a second. Hey. Yeah, so you got to get you want to get APS-C and you want to get quality APS-C crop sensor lenses, then you probably need to spend at least a G and a half. But if you're not ready to kick up those monies, then you know you can get a camera for under 1,000, but it'll be severely lacking on something in my opinion. In one area, it might be I think what is it? The Sony ZV? No, is it the ZV? The E10 ZV-E10 Mark II is coming out. The second version is coming out soon, and they say it might be $900, and I'm interested in what the specs will be like on that. So if you want to just take photos, it might be all right, but the stabilization on it, because the Mark One didn't have really good stabilization at all. Damn. Um, where we going? We gonna walk over here. Man, we've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Mobile living off the phone, battery still going good. This is through StreamYard too, so the screen that I'm looking at is half, half white. And, a white screen is definitely going to use a lot of battery juice. Let me see what other questions we got. Okay, Sony to take good pictures and DJI for the vlogging. Yeah, that's a you can't go wrong with that. Tell you the truth, if you want a camera just for pictures, then yeah, you maybe you could do a G or less. Probably closer to like 700 to 1,000, and it'd probably be APS-C lens. But you want something with interchangeable lenses, bro. Because if you even if it's a crop sensor, because you want the ability to be able to show something wide, and then if you want it to zoom in, you want that ability to do that. Let me make sure this is. See what I'm saying? Everybody taking pictures out here. That's what you do out here. So it's we're walking to the Opera House, that area, which I'm now pretty familiar with. I don't know what that is across the way over there. It's like some park, and there's always some restaurants, stuff going on out here. Dude, tall as hell right there. He stand out. But yeah, there'd be a lot of tall dudes out here in Australia for sure, because you got a lot of Fijian, Tongan dudes out here. Them dudes are all pretty big. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them would be pretty big. Let me see what else we got. Okay, cook. Oh, yeah. 2K and up is like you're in real camera territory. Actually, there's some that are about, I think, 1,800. I think Panasonic makes a few. Like what is it? Forgot the name of that camera, but they're a little bit cheaper and they have really good quality. Only thing about Panasonic, I'm not exactly sure about that lens selection. Like if you go to Sony, bro, you're gonna have the best lens selection as far as you know different different focal lengths, but then different qualities at those different focal lengths. So right now, I think this width you're seeing right here is about 28 millimeters, and then it's equivalent to 28 millimeters. It's an iPhone, so it is what it is. But before, when we on the wide angle, I think it was like 16 millimeters. And if you zoom in, like if I went, I'll do the zoom in once we get up here. But if you zoom in, it goes down to like 70, I think, 70 mil. So, but the thing is, when you zoom in on a camera that is using digital zoom or the little bit of optical zoom that an iPhone has or these phones have, and you go to a real camera that has real zoom, real optical zoom, you'd be like, oh, or you see a camera that has it at night and be zooming in, and you'd be like, oh, okay. You'd be like, yo, I don't think I ever seen nothing like this before. Like even the stuff I try to show you on YouTube is not, YouTube dumps it down a little bit. So if it's coming out crispy on YouTube, you should see what it looked like on the computer right when I take it off. So it's a big difference. But I mean the real cameras between like iPhone, even the DJI Osmo or anything that they make that y'all been using, unless you're using the DJI Ronin 8K camera rig, which is like 6 Gs. I don't know nobody to touch that. Oh, you gonna blast my stream with copyright? Hopefully, you ain't gonna do me like that. Hopefully, YouTube ain't gonna do me like that. So let's see. You would think out here that they block it off. Nah, they didn't block it off. You can still walk up. You can still walk up to the steps of the opera house. What I want to do is set up over here somewhere. And I'll try to take a little video. Let me see. Dang, I'm just ignoring the questions. Over 2K. Damn. Nah, bro. Well, here's the thing. Here is the thing. Market focus. 2K is still consumers. I mean, regular consumers, not even pro. But for 3.5K is like the higher end, let's say prosumer, right? But the real cinema cameras are all like 6K and up. Like even see what these dudes doing here. See what they working with. I think they got a Canon. It's like, yeah, it's like something like that. So they doing things out here. That's a real camera crew. You can tell, like veterans, the way they carrying their stuff. Um, Probably shooting an event over here. But the real movie stuff, cinema cameras, bro, you don't even want to know. Like Sony makes some that are like cheap cinema cameras, and they are 6K just for the camera. The lenses you would want to use for a movie, cinema, all cost ain't none of the lenses costing under 2 Gs. None of them. So I don't know for sure, but like some of the stuff I seen, like the G Master lenses, the ones that they be using on those cameras, be like 2K for the one lens, and they be having like 5, 6 different lenses for a movie set. Not to mention the filters, the wireless things they set up, so so the director can be over there monitoring all the screens while the camera guys are just out shooting. He could be sitting back. Yo, it's a whole different thing, and not those Sony cameras, those Sony cinema cameras I'm talking about are the cheap ones. The real cinema cameras, bro, they be like 80,000. 80,000 for the camera, bro. I don't even know what their lenses cost. They be doing all kind of different things on them all the time, like um, anamorphic lenses, de-squeezing, all this extra stuff I barely even pay attention to. So what's up? Is this happening soon or did this already happen? Because I came out here a few days ago and I saw they was setting this barricade up. I didn't see any of this at the time. So I'm thinking it's just going up. Damn, it's windy as hell. Stop. Red digital cameras. Yep, red. The Komodo X's. The ARRI. Don't even ask me how I know this stuff. You'll just be watching YouTube videos on editing and people be talking about this stuff. You be like, huh? Oh, okay, that's cool. I can't tell the difference between the images either. You know what I mean? Like they be like, oh yeah, look at the color rendition on this. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I was like, my little Sony looked just as good to me. don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all spending all that money for extra. But I think what it is like the way they can shoot a lot of like from what I'm hearing, like you can shoot, and this is you're gonna have to know something about color grade to even understand what I'm talking about. But and you're gonna have to know something about cameras. But when you shoot, like right now, look at this image, right? Like it's the lights are a certain brightness and all that, blah blah blah. It's like the ISO, the digital exposure has it lit a certain way. So from the iPhone, if I took this footage in, I want to edit it, and I pushed it down a little bit, you could push it down a little bit, but not much. It would start breaking up. Like if you try to lighten it up, you wouldn't have a lot of leeway. You can maybe do 3 or 4 clicks each way before it just starts to look like straight trash, even to us, regular people like us. But with those cinema cameras, a lot of those more expensive cameras, one thing I know is you can shoot raw, which means you can shoot and it'll almost look completely dark, and you can brighten it up to this level, and it'll look reasonable compared to everything else, or vice versa. Like it could be really bright, and you could lower it. Obviously, you would never try to shoot like that, especially if you get paid for it. Let me get in here, man. Dang, hold on. But you would never try to shoot like that. But if you had those bad conditions and then you had to fix it later, you could. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that too. A lot of people rent. I went to uh Ace and I was up in Hollywood last year or year after, whatever that was. It was a YouTube event there, and there was one guy. He was running a camera rig, and the camera was like on him. He had it like it was like a rig on his body, like connected to his chest, waist, whatever. And then the camera was kind of like hanging off on his cable, and he was running around with it like a gimbal system like that. And I asked him about it. I was like, oh, damn, this is a serious camera. How much does that run you, right? He was like, nah, this is YouTube's camera. He's like, I'm the camera guy. I know how to run this. So they just called me in. He said they just call him in. They know he has the credentials to run the camera. He runs it, and then they pay him. And he just gives the camera back. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't keep the camera or nothing. So yeah, it's a lot of different things like that. Like, if you're in that line of work, you know, most of those places aren't paying outright for those cameras, but I mean, some people do. Some enthusiasts, hobbyists, YouTubers even I've seen have bought one of those. There's one guy, I forgot his name. He's a pretty big YouTuber, but he bought one of those $100,000 cameras and was comparing it against his uh, FX3 Sony, which is a $3,500 camera. And I'm like, bruh, on YouTube we ain't seeing no difference. There's no difference between that $100,000 camera and that $3,500 $3,500 Sony, which you know that camera. A lot of the cost of that camera now is not even that Sony camera. That image just looks great at night. It's like one of the best. I think the movie Creator was shot on that Sony FX3, which is like the first time any like big big director on a big movie like that has chose to run with a prosumer level camera. And it's funny because there's interviews of him talking about it. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, this camera's great. He's like, the low light capability of this thing. Look at the size of this thing. Like he was sounding like a fanboy. It's like he already did movies before. He already did it like it was his first movie. But I will say this, like they ran that camera, but they had their attachments on it too. Like they had their, Hollywood style filters. They had their different lenses and all this other stuff. But he was adamant at the point that he's like, yeah, but we'd have to put all of that on a much bigger camera system before. So now we got this this little body Sony, and it's cheap. He's like, yeah, I forgot how many of them they said they bought. He's like, we have them everywhere. He's like, we got some that are kitted up and some that are not. So yeah, I mean, it's making movies is in reach of any any YouTuber that's making real money from YouTube. All those cameras are in their reach. It's just if they want to invest in them. Let me see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We still here. I don't even know why I'm still here. Yeah, but we here. Okay, you was an EP, AP back in the day. You use red cameras. Yeah, they still using them. I still hear people talking about them anyway. Yeah, I don't know what Mr. Beast uses for certain, but I know he's using high level stuff. I know he's using high level cameras. That's for sure. At market back in the day. Dang. Okay. 2000s. Yeah, 2000s, bro. I'm trying to think. I remember. I remember I bought my first digital camera. I think it was in Hong Kong, bro. That joint had 2 megapixels, bro. It was two. I was excited. I like, yo, this joint a digital camera because we had just went from digital to film, from film to digital. But here's the thing: it was digital film, which was weird. So it's like it would print out, it would take it and put it on a tape that was on the camera, but then it was you could still plug in something and take the pictures off. I don't know. Weird setup. That camera too had a battery issue, man. Because I remember I left the camera somewhere for a while, and then the battery started leaking, and started corroding out on the camera, just like acid ate up the camera. Man, now it's cold out here, bro. It was hot as hell today. Now out here it's actually chilly. You might catch a cold out here if you stay out here another 2 hours. Let me see these girls over here. They too wild over there. They doing too much. Let me see if I can sit down at least rearrange some things. Let's see. Let's go through these comments too. How you doing? All right. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a 3 hour live stream, and the dang iPhone is still kicking. Battery on the same battery. I don't know where we at, but I think we still good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm proving it is. Yeah, the thing is, I have a thing to plug in if I needed it to, but I ain't plugged in. Let me see what the battery's at. It's probably like at, let me see, 41, 41%, bro. What was we at last time I checked? I thought it was 50 last time. It's more than 50. It was more than, it had to be more than 50 last time because it's at 41 right now. Bro, this joint is crazy. I don't understand how that's even a thing. I might be getting copyright strike back here, but let me see. Yeah, I said 53, but I was just guessing. I didn't actually click on it. Like, I was just looking at the meter. It didn't have the number beside it, but this time I clicked on it. 41, man. I'm getting serenaded over here. We can get up more. And yeah, I wish I had like some type of mount to mount this phone to my chest or something. We could walk down here too. Yeah, let's think, walk to the restaurant here. They open? Opera bar? Good. Okay, she wants to grab that. Cool. Let's see. Let's go down here and just see what things look like. Forget. Oh, hey, ain't nobody down here. This joint empty as hell. One thing I know about up here though, and I noticed this last time I was in Sydney years ago. These seagulls out here are serious, bro. If you're if you leave your food, if you could be at the table, and these seagulls will come and snatch your food off your plate if they think you if they think they can get away with it from you. Do this thing. Anyway, so yeah, you come down here during the day or the middle of the day, nice days. Always a lot of people out here. Let's see. There's a lot of people from all around the world out here. So I guess we can walk and then go back up over there. Still got more music playing over here too. Smooth music though. So yeah, you can come out here, place like this. You can come out with a date, obviously. Get some photos. But sometimes people just come out here and chill too. To the Opera House. So this will be your view as you eat. That's what makes it special. Let me see what questions we got. Okay, you out? All right. Okay. Yeah, man. Have a good one. I guess I should probably end this thing too. Just been walking around. Yeah. We'll see. Got still got 9 people in here. Yeah, man. It is pretty nice. Can't lie. Yeah. The shot. Let him get that shot. No, you good. Okay. Yeah. So you got the city here. Yeah, it's actually pretty wild how it cooled off. Like I said earlier today, I had to go out and do laundry. Man, it was cooking. Good thing is the laundromat I was at was actually pretty nice. It was only one person in there when I got there, and she left like halfway through my cycle, and it was uh it was cool in there. Like they had decent AC in there. But I took the bus there, even though I could have walked there. Would it took me like 15 minutes to walk there? It was too hot for that, bro. It was too hot for that. I was carrying stuff too. I'm like, nah, bro. Okay, you was telling market focus, peace out. Got you. I can't believe it's like this in Sydney. The title, yeah. Maybe I should. We went around. We went around a pretty big area. But I am going to make, like I said, I am going to put out a video going from train, getting on the boat, going to Manly Beach. And I don't know if we did we come back. I mean, we came back in the video. I don't think we walked there, but it's gonna be in good quality. It's gonna be in that Sony quality I'm talking about. I've been telling y'all about. So the one thing I hear, I think after 10, all these bars here shut down. I think that restaurant too over there probably shuts down. But everybody comes out, gets pictures. If you come like earlier in the evening, I would say 5, because it gets dark. Sunset is around 8 p.m. here. If you come around, I would say anywhere after 5:30, depending on the weather, there'll be a ton of people out here taking pictures. So that's something that's a good time if you want to practice photography to come out here. See what's going on. But she gotta be waiting for somebody. Let's see. But yeah, I think that there's certain things you could do here too, like different angles you can get of the opera house. I actually got something. I could do something and get this camera and try something out. Let me see. Let me try something right quick. Let me try a little something. Give me a second, y'all. Give me just 1 second. I gotta get the selfie stick off. Well, I don't have my selfie stick, but I got my camera up. So let me see. Excuse me. Are you taking pictures?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. I was gonna say if you want a picture.
Oh no, I'm fine. Thank
Okay.
you
Cool.
so much.
Yeah. You're not from here, are you?
No, no.
Where you from?
Yes,
Yes? Sri Lanka.
India.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna say that one, but
Yes. You're not from here as well.
no, I'm from the States. Um, you waiting for somebody or?
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. India. That was a joint. Let me open this back up. I wasn't trying to be rude. Yeah, I just do the Sri Lankan out there to be a little different. Of course, I was gonna say Indian, but then again, I met some Sri Lankans out here too. She was thick though, very pretty sounding too. Let me see something. I got the other camera out. I want to try to get something, but I'm running the phone and this. Let me see. I might be able to do it one handed. See how pro I am. Not pro. I'm not pro at all. Almost dropped the damn thing trying to mess around. What? What city does it remind me of in the States? This place? I don't know. I mean, kind of has California vibes a little bit. Let me see. Doing a lot. These two cameras. Show y'all what's up with this Sony World. All right, this joint dark as hell right now, but we can fix that. We can fix this. We can go into log, flexible ISO, and watch this. We get this. I'm showing y'all all the little trade secrets. So we could do. We can go as high as right there, and that thing look clean, man. It looks a little blown out here, but yeah. So we can be like this. Let's go. Boom. And if I show you this footage later and compare it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. You'll see how clean this joint looks versus the iPhone. And you'll be able to tell difference in quality. Photo?
Wait, can you get it?
Yeah, I can give you a photo. But right now I'm doing video. How much? It's for free because you're on my live too. I'm on a live stream. All right, hold on. Let's switch over to photo mode. Hold on. You need that. You need to be in the light over here. Sorry. You want to get one too? You- right here, in the light. You shy? Oh, she's shy. All right, hold on. Let me get the. Hold up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's do like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let me try one like this. All right, now we can see. Hold up. Stay put. Get close. Come on. All right. So look at him there.
Wait, can I take it?
No, I'm gonna send it to you. I got a cable. I can. You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can transfer it. Huh? Yeah, airdrop it. So.
Wait. Yeah.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna have to end this live stream, y'all, because I gotta transfer some stuff.
All right.
3 hours though. I'm gonna hit y'all up later. All right.
Cool. All right. It's on.
All right. Hold on.
Wait, don't get the fire.